Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a sweet girl who always wore a bright red hooded cloak. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One sunny morning, her mother gave her a basket filled with bread and treats. "Take this to Grandma," she said. "But remember, stay on the path and don't talk to strangers." Cheerfully, Little Red Riding Hood skipped into the forest. Birds chirped, and flowers danced in the breeze as she carried her wicker basket with the red checkered cloth. Suddenly, a sly wolf appeared on the path. He looked down at the tiny girl with her red hood and asked, "Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood. Where are you going?" "To my grandma's cottage," she answered politely, holding her basket tightly, forgetting her mother's warning about strangers. The clever wolf grinned and thought of a trick. He raced ahead, dashing through the forest while Little Red Riding Hood walked slowly along the path. The wolf reached Grandma's house first and knocked on the door. "Who is it?" called Grandma. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood," the wolf replied in a high voice. The wolf pounced inside, locked Grandma in the cupboard, and quickly put on her cap and glasses. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived, she opened the door to find Grandma lying in bed. Something seemed strange, but she stepped closer. "Grandma, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood curiously. "All the better to see you with, my dear," growled the wolf from under the blanket. "Grandma, what big ears you have," she whispered, still holding her basket tightly. "All the better to hear you with, my dear," the wolf answered with a sly smile. Finally, Little Red Riding Hood said, "Grandma, what big teeth you have." The wolf leapt from the bed and roared, "All the better to eat you with." Just then, a kind woodcutter burst into the cottage. He chased the wolf away, rescued Grandma from the cupboard, and saved Little Red Riding Hood. She hugged her grandmother tightly and promised, "I'll always stay on the path and never talk to strangers again." And from that day on, they lived happily ever after.